Um. All right. So, would y'all like a recap, or should we just hop into it?
I mean, I
Uh,
remember what happened.
I remember.
I remember too.
Long story short, the undead showed up. Y'all fought in the marketplace. Then, Vixen showed up and was like, "We're evacuating the city. Let's get out of here." Y'all split out of the city. Then Vixen was talking to everybody like, "Yo, we need to fortify. We need to go get help. Who wants to help?" Fawn stepped forward, and then Rhodes stepped forward much later than was initially recorded. A little bit of retcon there. The group debated, had a choice of 3 different guides. After some debate, they ultimately decided on the merchant Dilnaz to act as their guide as they went to other nations to seek for help. And for those of you in the Act 2 crew who are listening, Dawn showed up, but she was apparently completely shell-shocked and was nigh unresponsive. And with that said, we will go ahead and pick up, and we will skip ahead a short bit of time. So, Dilnaz, as mentioned, spoke to several of the merchants there, and they gathered together their meager possessions and left with the group to create a fairly ragtag, what's I'm looking for, caravan to cross the frozen wastes. And unfortunately, the biggest seaport in the tundra is in Rain City. As a side note, I think I mentioned before, but I'll be officially referring to it as Rain City simply because that's what was referred to in that snippet of story mode that we saw, so I'm guessing that's the official name. So, anyways, the biggest port in the tundra is in Rain City, which is currently unavailable at the moment. So the group has to take an overland route across the tundra. It's not easy going, nor is it particularly fast going. However, if y'all want, you can all roll some survival skills to speed things up.
Okay. Wow. Oh.
Oh, I might have applicable stats here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, my sheet is still being weird. It'll fix itself.
Yeah, there's no map yet, is there?
No.
Yeah,
You're specifically looking at darkness.
Okay.
It's the loading screen. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Oh, so this one is okay. I have a couple things from Ranger that should apply here, I think, and the second one probably doesn't matter, but the first one's of note. So first off, difficult terrain doesn't slow the group's travel. It just says that bluntly. So.
Oh, so let us never forget that Saint totally murdered an innocent person, but didn't realize she murdered people because she doesn't realize that putting axe into people's faces kills them. People die when you kill them.
Saint, that kills people. Okay, so natural explorer, yeah. So difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means. And I think that one is specifically road, and yeah, okay. Only those first two apply to.
Road very quickly discovers that he is appointed as head navigator through the wastes, or through the tundra. Sorry, not the wastes. This is a Fallout.
Yes.
Oh, hold on now.
And you managed to cut down a trip which would probably take about a month to a month and a half to about half a month.
Being on the going camping a lot, I guess, definitely. Those skills in his youth definitely were good to have here.
And eventually, the caravan arrives to a small town that has a fairly modest port, more or less on the other side of the tundra. and the merchants have no problem commissioning a ship to head to Hoshan. And when they commission this ship, they get some strange looks, but the sailors don't really say much. And the ship casts off into the waters, heading straight for Hoshan. And en route, feel free to place yourselves Feel free to place yourselves anywhere upon the ship you wish.
Ooh, this is a nice
Why is Fawn in the middle of the ocean?
because
She flies. Don't worry about it.
Why don't you have your HP, Road? That's strange. What is...
I might have been placing it wrong. Hold on. You're supposed to just click on the bio and info page and drag it, right?
No. That's a fault on my end.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, something I did was incorrect.
I see.
Let me fix that really quick.
And I think I did. Oh, what was I doing for my blue bar? Did I have a blue bar?
Apolia, are you up in the you up top, or are you on that?
Yep, I'm up top.
Okay. Up in the bird's nests, where you belong.
I have the observant feat. I will stay here.
Look at that bird.
Okay.
I'll just say Citrus is. It's daytime right now, right?
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll leave that alone for the moment. Let's see if I can fix Silk. So why didn't this? Do you have any other bars, Silk, other than your HP you want to keep track of?
I have spells, but I don't know that I need a bar for that.
Okay. Okay. Move, yes. Token, save changes.
Just because at some point that's going to get weird.
Okay, that looks like that worked. And then Road will fix in due time. I'm gonna go ahead and put your nameplate on real quick, if that's okay. Have everyone wear their name tags, even though it's largely unnecessary, I suspect. There we go. Okay. Take a quick moment to make sure everyone's nameplates are visible. Okay, everyone's whatever. All right. And Apolia,
Yes.
as you were keeping an eye, it's probably about the second or third day out to sea. We'll say the third day out to sea. You notice something in the distance. Something in this general direction.
All right.
Feel free to give me a perception check if you would.
Yep, 1 second. Just gotta... Perception.
All right. You can see large shape in the water heading towards the ship. It's pretty deep down in there, but nevertheless, it's a fairly large shape making its way towards it.
At an unreasonably fast pace. That isn't quite natural.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe assumption.
Missile, hard bank.
Yeah. So Polly is gonna call down to the captain or whoever's steering this thing. There's some stuff over in this direction here.
The crewmen decide to go take a look. And suddenly the large shape splits into two shapes. And just as it does so, quite suddenly, from the water between the two of them erupts a pillar of pure darkness, of vile energy that goes flying up into the sky. And the two shapes suddenly shake violently. And from the waters erupt two massive creatures. There we go.
This seems fine and natural.
This is normal.
Nothing bad could possibly go wrong.
These creatures are, well, unnaturally huge, and their eyes appear to be milky and perhaps even somewhat rotted. And you can see there's patches and holes in their flesh. Even from here, there's an overpowering stench that washes over the ship.
Yum.
And the pillar of darkness that is shooting up from the water down at the base, you see coming from underneath the water itself what appears to be a small rock. And in the center of it appears to be some sort of ritual circle from which the darkness is emanating. And after several moments, don't worry, the cutscene's almost over. After several moments, the pillar of darkness eventually dissipates, and standing there in the center is a rather nasty, desiccated-looking creature, with a broken horn and a gnarly scar or something on the side of its face, who looks over at the ship, utters a quick little phrase under its breath, and then looks up and shouts, "No, no, no. I can't have you leaving! No survivors! Everyone must die! Rip them! Rip them apart!" Sorry for the peeking. And, that'd be initiative. I think this is the song I want. Yeah,
This contrasts with the jazz I have in the background.
Oh, well, Road, aren't you excited to
Yeah.
go?
Oh, whoops.
Yes, so.
That's not what I want.
Siege would make a great pirate.
D-
Yay! Initiative
What?
buddies.
Well then, okay. Let's see here. I actually need to
I only
add.
have a +2. What is happening?
I need to add
Get him silk.
Saint.
Got this.
I need to add who I'm missing. Apolia.
The
Alright.
Saint's busy sightseeing. That's why she doesn't see the giant lizard just coming out of the water.
she's just like, ooh, yeah. Or
That
something.
armor's heavy. It takes a while to turn around.
Yeah, that's
Got a
clearly
wide,
what it
it's
is.
got a wide turning radius.
Saint got a 7. Okay, and we arrange these like so. Okay, any ties? Nope. Well then, Road, that makes it your turn. Okay, so I've mentioned before, but when you crit initiative, you get a bonus round from which you can take one action, be it an actual action, a bonus action, or you can move. And then once you've taken that bonus action, or once you've taken that normal turn or normal combat begins. So Road will get a surprise action, Silk will get a surprise action, and then we start initiative as normal.
All
I
right.
see. That is really powerful in Road's hooves. But he can't take much abuse of it because instead
We're kind of far away right now.
yeah, a little bit. But that's okay. And a bit of a shock, though probably less so because the monologuing. Yeah. That gave him a little bit of a cue. Road grabs just gives a look left and right at the situation in front of him, and grabs at a gem on his belt. Holding it in his hoof, he sort of, I guess, holds it up, and like a prism, I suppose, sort of just lays into. I should be less awkward with words. Holding the gem up and pointing it out, Road channels sort of blue energy into it, and just in a series of rapid bursts, just does his best to, I suppose, fire at these things. So I'm going to use both of my actions to cast Eldritch Blast. And so let's see. This is gonna be fun because.
Alright, so for your surprise round, you're casting Eldritch Blast, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I need to. Right, I double tap the thing. Okay. So, not dual. Eldritch Blast. This is gonna be fun. So, because none of these creatures have acted yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you, Ranger, for being silly. These are all going to be with advantage, I believe. Let me just double check that to be sure that I'm not being cheaty.
Probably for the best, if I had to be honest.
Yeah, the Ranger is really, really crazy. So, where is... Oh no, the SRD... I forgot that they changed that one website. Hold on. Okay, let's just use the PDF. So then, Natural Explorer, ignore difficult terrain. Yeah, okay. Advantage on initiative rolls. So, and also the first turn of combat, advantage on attack rolls against creatures who have not acted yet. So, this is right and silly. So, pow, pow, pow. I think Road is going to be doing this in a bit of a line. And it is going to be firing the first at the first of the beasts,
Alright.
the second at siege, and the third at the beasts.
Alright, so just clarify. This Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast fires 3 times, correct? You're not taking you're not taking 2 actions to do this?
Well, he is going to do 2 actions. Do you want me to roll that all at once?
Well, you get 1 action right now.
Yes. He's
You're
going
not-
to take that 1 action to do the Eldritch Blast cantrip, and then he's going to, after that, whenever he has the extra turn, move forward and then do it again.
Okay, because like I said, right now it's surprise round, in which you get 1 action. That's it.
Yep.
And then once you've taken your 1 action, then Silk will get 1 action. And then once Silk has taken the 1 action, we go back to normal. We go into normal combat, and then you get your full normal turn.
Ah, okay. Got it. So then, and yeah, what Star said. Eldritch Blast is just really strong.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, you needed that advantage.
Yeah.
Little bit.
All right. So you hit.
On all of them,
Yes.
then I can just click this if I recall. He does 3, 7, and then 9 respectively.
3. No, get back there.
Stay still so I can shoot you.
Alright, and then minus 9. Alright. Silk, your surprise round.
All right. So I'd like to say, if I could offer a rebuttal and then shoot this guy 3 times.
Yes, talking is a free action.
Excellent. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
I'm just gonna go ahead and split everyone but Saint. Alright, and you are shooting who again?
All 3 here.
Okay.
Take out the ringleader.
Uh,
And then I'd
let's
also
see
like
here.
to pull him forward
You
and lower his
hit
speed by 10.
You hit 3 times, so you did I can math. Hold on. 17, 30 damage. And you yanked him forward 10 feet, right? Or
Looks
10
like 10,
foot?
yeah. So toward me.
Oh, that's why it wasn't showing. Okay. I was like, why isn't his aura showing? It's because for some reason these things are whatever. Okay, whatever. You do you, I guess. Oh no! Well, whatever.
The island's gone.
I did it.
Sure is.
Good surprise round.
There we go. Okay. Alright, you know that's good enough. I don't need to continue to fiddle with this. Alright, so he was here for the purposes of that, and you yanked him 10, so he... So when does it happen exactly?
Like when does the motion happen?
Yes, like after you fired your third blast, like while you're unleashing the salvo,
I'm not sure actually.
then when does it
Mechanically,
happen?
I'm pretty sure it's afterwards because it's kind of it's described as anyone you have hit with Eldritch Blast, but
Alright. Then as your three blasts rip into him, he's suddenly yanked forward by the power of your patron, and the expression on his face at first is a bit surprised, then a strange look of glee as he gets thrown into the drink.
Yep.
how strange.
And did you want to offer a rebuttal? Like, did you actually want to say something before you did that? Or
I did. I said if I may offer a rebuttal, and then I shot him.
oh, I thought okay, very good. All right, now we go into normal combat. Road, it is your turn. He is currently under the water, so attempts. I'll say you can shoot him, but you'll be at disadvantage to do so.
Okay. So we are sailing away from rain. How cold is this water? For this question.
Well, there's a chunk of ice over there.
Okay. Good to know.
It's
Rod'll
cold.
consider a thing and then not do it because it's not smart. So,
I just had a wonderful, terrible thought, but I'm not sure I'm going to act on it.
I mean, wonderful, terrible thoughts tend to be pretty wonderful.
I'll wait till my turn to ask about it though.
Okay.
Fair enough.
What's the range on hold? I assume it's yeah. Then Road is just going to, seeing the ringleader a bit under, is going to kind of follow, I guess follow Soak's lead and fire another weaker but flashier set of magic blasts at the first facing beast.
This one.
hmm
All right, go for it.
And again, silly ranger thing. Oh, right. Click that 3 times. And I don't click that at all. Hold on. That was my bad.
Oh,
Having
before we
all
continue
this
any
my
further,
questions on
did we get all our spell slots back?
It's been a few days, so
Cool. We get things, alright.
So, let's... Now I click it
fact-
twice.
in fact, like I said, it took you about half a month across the tundra, and then this is your third day at sea. 4 shots?
Was that 4? It should have been 3. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that last 20 doesn't count.
Okay.
I didn't see it because of the welcome to roll 20 message.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh.
Okay. So to explain how I do critical hits in this, I do them wrong. The way I do crits is you roll damage as normal, and then you multiply the total.
Okay.
So you don't roll double the dice and then add your static modifier. You roll your damage as normal, then double it. That's all you do.
Got it. So I will click the first and then the third, and then I'll just roll the second normal. And then, oh, wait. Did that? Oh, it just rolled fine. Why is it saying +2? Where did that come from? Oh,
that was another D10. So you've rolled 3 rolls now.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, the crit was a 2.
Guess.
But
Yeah, okay. Oh
Alright.
well, it's 4 damage, and that's fine.
All right, so that's 7. That is 16 damage, if I'm reading that right.
I believe so.
All right. That's chunks of it blow off, but it appears to be undeterred. Anything else, Road?
Other than move forward to the position he's in, I don't think he's going to. Well, I think he is going to call out a bat who is. Oh no, don't. Citrus is gonna come out, but mostly just be on. From
I was just gonna ask if you were gonna add a bat to initiative or not.
Right. I should. Doesn't Citrus just go on Road's turn, or am I thinking of a different system?
As far as I know, familiars roll with their initiative.
Okay, then I will do. My bad.
I mean, in Act 2, they all got their own initiative. Familiars everywhere. So many freaking familiars.
So many birds and bats, snakes, all the fun things. Okay, so yeah, that's just +2. I need to keep that more in mind. Yeah, because in the. Yeah, okay, you're right. Because in the.
Okay.
Whatever it was, Citrus rolled on.
So who's going first, Fawn or Citrus?
Citrus isn't really doing anything, so I don't mind either way.
Okay.
Fawn, do you care one way or the other?
Not really.
Alright, then we'll go ahead and have Fawn go first then.
Okay.
Anything else, Road?
No, I don't think there's anything else.
Palia, your turn.
Yay! Gotta reach my keyboard.
Go get him, Wingy Horse.
Yay! I will shoot them. What was it? 7 squares of flight, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or 7 pup lengths, or whatever.
35.
Yay! Just gonna fly over here, and just to. Okay, no, I don't want to move Apolly again. I want to make sure. Oh, good, they're in range.
They're extraordinarily large creatures. I think that is. I don't think it's colossal. I forget exactly what the size category is. Dexterity save, you say?
Yes.
Interesting. Very well. What is this? Okay.
Did you roll that bad on the damage?
Shush!
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so it failed. And what is this thing you're using?
It's radiant beam.
Okay. And as you do so, you see it cut a massive swath right through it, and the creature reacts violently and roars in agony.
It doesn't seem to like radiant damage. Oops.
Anything else, Apolia? By the way, are you on the sail or are you in the air?
I'm on the sail.
All right.
Let me check one thing quick to make sure I can. Oh, good. I can, as a bonus action. I'm going to set my spear to receive a charge. And
Okay,
I'm
then.
fully expecting this guy to come too close. Yeah.
All right. Is that everything, Apolia?
Hey, yep.
Marvelous. Silk, your turn.
So what I'd wanted to ask about is, because we're in water, are there any kind of bonus effects you get from using ice-based magic? However, it hits me I'm out of range, so that won't matter for this turn.
Like if you hit them with an ice-based thing, will it do extra damage, or will it allow it to freeze?
Will it freeze them or something, or kind of cause more impairment than usual?
I mean, if you hit the water, it would probably do something. But as far as hitting them is concerned, it'd probably just
Not
do
much
normal
different.
damage.
Well, that doesn't matter for this turn, because I'm just going to go up to here, basically kind of duck down against the side, the railing of the boat, and let's shoot this guy this time. This guy. There we go.
This poor guy getting knocked around something silly.
Oh.
All the crits on this guy.
Okay, then why is there a
I think
2d10 on that second
I think
one?
it's because it's automatically rolling crit damage.
Crits, yeah.
So just ignore the if you really want to do it your way, ignore the second die and just like
Okay then. All right, so you did 14 plus 22. That is 14 plus 22 is 36 damage. More chunks off of this thing.
Yay.
Anything else, Silk?
Nope.
All right then.
Turn.
This
In
thing
fact,
gets a
I'm going to the
turn.
bathroom. Be right back.
All right. Let's see.
Wait, I
First
should do
off,
this.
need to measure its speed.
Oh wait, actually, because I forgot to apply it, could I retroactively lower its speed by 10?
Sure.
It hasn't moved yet, so cool.
Okay. All right.
Slow.
It's going to move to about here,
Oh.
Oh no.
and then its jaw is going to unhinge, and from it comes an inky black tongue that has a well, it ends in a very small point as it launches out at Apolia.
That
22 versus armor class.
hits.
All right. You take 12 piercing damage and 12 necrotic damage, and you must give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 1 second. Constitution saving throw. Yay.
You fail. You are paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
that's not good.
As
Okay.
the tongue sticks into you, and you suddenly feel all your muscles seize up, and you sort of just, well, you haven't fallen off the narrow perch yet, but
Good thing I don't need to breathe.
Oh no.
all right. That is it for this thing's turn. Yes. Vaughn, your turn.
Okay. I see nothing good with staying
You cut out. You see nothing good with staying on.
on the ship.
All right.
So, that'll do.
And you are flying.
Nope, I'm on the water.
Okay then.
Do you have like?
I have water walking.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
cool.
Good. A good way of walking on the water is to have water walking. All right. Then what?
Hmm. I am going to do it fondue.
To be fair, that is pretty cool flavor. Yeah, it wasn't really all that funny, but anyways, on that thing.
Yep.
So some DMs force their players to RP vicious mockery. I am not that DM because I've been under that DM who forced me to RP my vicious mockeries. But I'm not going to stop you if you want to RP vicious mockery. Not a requirement, but I'm not going to stop you. I think that's a failure. Yes, that's a failure. So 6 damage and disadvantage on the next attack roll. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Let's put a little indicator here that let's go with Man, there's like a broken sword. There's not. I guess we'll do this. Not that I can see it. Alright. Anything else, Fawn? Is that everything?
Yeah.
Marvelous. Citrus, your turn.
Okay. The bat can't really do much, so she's what's the action? I should measure things out. Okay, perfect. So bat can't really do much, but just for flavor is pretty much going to fly over to Apolia and do the cartoon bat thing where she like weakly tries to pull on like, you know, your scruff,
Yeah.
I guess,
I don't know.
and you know, pull you up. Oh. Because right now I imagine she's kind of just clinging to the mast. I'm not.
She's
sure if
sort
that's
of like starting to teeter to like one side or the other.
yeah.
Alright.
So
then,
Citrus is trying to avoid that, and that will be all of her turn.
Sounds good. Saint. It is your turn.
Alright, so Saint finally notices that things are happening when Apolia gets death licked.
It's more like an unholy necrotic tongue, like piercing her flesh and injecting necro juice into her, but yes.
Necro juice. Oh boy.
Delicious.
Oh boy.
Part of a wholesome breakfast. Anyways, Saint
That's what I feed Red.
takes out her axe, ignites it as per usual, and she walks calmly to the side of the ship and talking to the massive serpent thing with magic booming in her voice, she tells it, "Leave." That's command, by the way. Make a wisdom save.
One wisdom save coming right up. That's a failure of a wisdom save.
Nice.
Beats DC 15?
It rolled a 2 on the dice.
Oh, great.
Yep.
So yeah, that command is leave. So make that how you will.
Alright, fair enough. Ah. Give me a hot second to double check the text on the spell.
Oh my god, I love command. It's like so good. Ah,
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So it'll spend its next turn basically moving away. Alright, anything else, Saint?
that's all I really can do. So that's it.
Alright. Well, these guys get a turn. I already forgot to add them to initiative tracker. If you'll notice down at the bottom of the bottom corner of the map, there's a spare one sitting there. I do that because I learned a hard lesson that if I actually put one of these guys on the initiative tracker and then I delete them by accident, and then I have to like re-put them on the initiative tracker, and it's annoying. So you'll notice that most of my combat's down in the corner. If there's more than one of an enemy, you'll just chilling out there. Don't worry about it. All right, so they're gonna go up and they're all gonna take shots at this thing. And is that a hit? I think it's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That is a near miss. And that's a miss. One of them hit, doing 6 damage. Okay. That was their turns. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This guy comes up out of the water, hauls himself up onto the rock, turns back around and looks at Silk, and just sort of begins laughing. and laughing some more, and finally he stops and looks down. I enjoy a good dip in the water. Care to join me? And that's it. Didn't really do anything else.
I don't see what's so bad about it.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. This thing is going to haul all the way over here.
Oh goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, hello.
Pop up out of the water. And look, it's fun.
How dare you insult his friend?
And it's going to chomp on you. 23 versus armor class.
That's a hit.
Alright, you take 40 piercing damage and 10 necrotic damage.
Wait, how much?
Oh,
40 piercing and 10 necrotic.
Okay.
And you are grappled. As the thing leans over and chomps hard on Fawn as its fangs sink in. And that is its... Yes, that is its turn. What am I doing? No, I am doing this to signify that you are... Come on. There we go. To signify that you are currently grappled. There we go. I'll also turn you around. Right, that was this thing's turn. Road.
Okay. So this snake is right in front of.
Yes. In fact, its body's right up against the boat. When it erupted, they caused the boat to rock a little bit.
Oh. So. Okay. The second question is, these things are how big again?
It is difficult to gauge a length, but oopsies, that's not what I wanted. I want to select you. I wanted to do this. So they're probably a good, I would say, 60 pups long, maybe longer.
I see. Then Road is going to simply say, after seeing all of this, oh, this is probably a bad idea, and push the gem in his hoof pretty much against his chest, hold it there, and it's going to glow as he jumps straight off of the boat and pretty much towards this thing.
All right, are you jumping onto the creature?
I would like to, yeah. And as he does so, Road is going to cast Alter Self. And as he jumps, everyone on the boat can see his form change, not entirely drastically, but kind of crazily. And Nera's neck maybe not as noticeable. Gills sprouts, and at his hooves, they seem to kind of like claws change, but it's like a layer between each one. It's weird and probably a little gross, but he is webbed hooves now.
I was going to say web hooves. Okay. All right, give me an acrobatics check to land on this creature.
Okey-doke. Right, I can click on the sheet and don't need to do that thing. So let's click. Oh.
All right, you may
Nice.
move up to about half your speed to anywhere on the creature.
Okay. Then I would like to use my bonus action to dash, if that's okay,
Sure.
as the cunning action, and move a little bit further, pretty much onto the head of this thing, like right above where Fawn is.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so then this would be here.
Just about. Yeah, we'll say that's the right spot.
And then I suppose the last thing he does on his turn is use his little action thing to hook that gem back on his belt.
All right. So is that everything then?
That will be all that he can do.
All right, Apolia, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
You can do it.
Believe in the horse.
You've passed. The paralyzation leaves your body. It came at the end of your turn, so you'll get it. You'll get your turn normally next round. I need to move that. There we go. Put citrus back. There we go. All right. That's it. If you want to say anything, you can speak now that the horrible necro juice is out of you. All right, Silk, your turn.
Okay. So, first thing I'll do. I don't know what this would normally look like, but red will glow with an eldritch energy as we hex this friend right here.
Sounds like a good plan.
And I would like to give him disadvantage on strength checks, because he's grappling right now, and I don't like that.
Fair enough.
And that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to shoot him again.
That seems like a good idea. What are you shooting with?
Eldritch Blast.
Very good.
I'll get bonus damage, I'll just add that in later, assuming I hit. So I assume one of those missed.
Yes, the other two hit.
So that's actually wait. So if I'm dealing necrotic damage to these guys, I think is that necrotic damage? Hex. Yeah, bonus necrotic damage.
Okay. It appears
That's not
your
healing them, but
your hex is of none effect.
oh, okay. So that much damage then.
20 damage. In fact, as your hex glows to none effect, the guy on the island begins laughing at you mockingly. Anything else, Silk?
That is my turn.
Alright, that makes it this guy's turn. Well, he needs to go. His people need him, so he'll just kind of... So the map isn't actually big enough, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move him to the GM layer and just... He'll be back next round.
Excellent.
But
Not laughing so much anymore, are you?
Yeah, upon seeing that, yes, he kind of gives a frown and shakes his head disappointingly.
I'm gonna knock him into the water again.
Fawn, it is your turn. If you wish to escape the grapple, it'll be an athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah, is that an action?
I believe it is an extra break your grapple, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, currently your speed is 0. Attacks against you have an advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and your disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, so take the disadvantage?
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, I know. Like, do you want me to roll again, or?
Oh, sorry, no, I wasn't.
Is it dex
No,
save?
you break it. You're good.
Okay.
Well, I should say meets beats.
I think also that wasn't a saving throw, so you wouldn't get disadvantage on that specifically.
No, actually, no. This was an acrobatics check specifically, so you're good. So yes, you managed to break free from the creature's jaws. Anything else?
Yeah.
I think it's an action to escape from a grapple. Maybe not. I don't remember. Anyway, whatever. We'll just carry on.
If it is, I don't know if it.
Well, it failed. So it takes 6 damage. Okay, yeah, 6 damage. Alright then. Anything else, Fawn?
No.
Okay, let's put that broken shield on there. Hopefully I'll remember what it means. Alright, then in that case we'll go ahead and move on to Citrus.
Citrus is a bat who makes bat noises and pretty much just goes over to Fawn now.
Alright,
If
and
I
then
recall, that doesn't provoke anything.
does it have,
well-
does Citrus have flyby? Well, it doesn't matter. As long as you
She
as long
didn't
as,
leave.
yeah, as long as you're next to it, it doesn't matter.
But she does not have flyby, but she's still gonna squeak loudly next to where she and Rod presume this thing's ear is, and try to give, oh, out of character question. Vaughn, do you want advantage on stabby stabs?
It wouldn't really help me.
Okay, then I suppose just for Road.
Alright, what color do you want, Road? Blue?
Blue please.
Blue is you.
And I'll just go with this. And that'll just be Citrus's turn. I should have asked Apolia too. Oh well.
Sate, your turn.
Alright, Saint's going to run up to it upon seeing it attack her friends. You guys are her friends now, by the way.
Yay.
And she swings the axe into this thing's meaty exterior and yells, "Pick on someone your own side." So that's going to be a superiority dice thing.
Oh dear.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
One wisdom saving throw coming up. That is not a good wisdom saving throw. That is a 7 total.
That fails. So that's goading attack, which means that it has disadvantage on all attack rolls other than me until the end of its turn. Actually, hold on. Let's see if it actually hits first, eh?
Yes, that would be good to see if it hit. These things have a pretty good armor class, so there's a small chance you might miss. Okay, you hit.
Alright, and that answers that question for us.
And I assume this does damage. I'm not sure what to put for a goading attack. I guess this? 'Cause that's sort of like a challenge thing I've been using, so... Alright, so 22 damage?
With 9 of that being fire damage.
Alright. The flames lick off of the thing's flesh, but seem to catch no purchase. AKA, it appears the fire was ineffective. You said 9 of that damage was fire?
9 of it.
Okay, so that does how much damage? Okay. Anything else, Saint?
I could action surge this thing. I could, but I won't.
Alright then. Then that's your turn?
That will be my turn.
Okay. That makes it their turn. So, how foolish / brave are you guys? You know what? They're gonna go ahead and stay at distance.
Leave this to the professionals.
Actually, you know what? This guy's gonna come up here.
Professional.
Professionals.
That's part of why he's running up there, because he's, realizes that Fawn is in sort of mortal danger. And near as these guys can tell, Fawn is like the primary diplomat, and if Fawn dies, then in their view, the mission is compromised. So, alright, so that's 2 melee attacks.
I mean, they're not wrong.
That is 2 hits on the melee attacks, and then 4 ranged attacks. Miss, 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 and miss. Alright. Now the melee attacks, they do 16 damage total over 2 hits. That was their turns. The guy on the small island lets out a heavy sigh of disappointment. Walks over to the thing, taps it, and a pit of darkness appears on it, and he jumps in and vanishes. Now then, command that spends its turn. Yeah, so this thing spends its turn coming back to basically the exact same location. But because because its previous turn it moved and then it spent its action to dash. It did the exact same thing, so it reappears, but it doesn't have an action to attack with. So it just kind of shows back up. That makes it Road's turn.
Okay, so... Alright. I've been thinking that there are about two things I can do here, but I'll go with the latter. So, from his point of view, on top of this serpent, and with Fawn out of its grasp, he does a really totally reasonable thing, and pulls out his whip, surprisingly, and taps the gem again with his hoof. Energy courses through it, and then him, and then through the whip as as it sort of grows in a way. An extension of it kind of just goes. The short of it is nothing will happen until we see if attack connect. But
Oh, son of a...
Oh,
What?
Well, I thought it was hilarious how you guys have managed to damage these things more or less equally the entire time. I just now realized, by accident, these things' HP pools have been linked.
oh, well.
That makes sense. Making an Ouroboros then.
I think the
Under
second
the
one.
water, they're actually a part of the same creature.
Crud!
Which one ran away?
Okay.
This one ran away.
This one.
Okay.
Well, the problem is, at that point, I don't know how much HP each creature has. That's the problem.
I think one of them only got hit once for
All right.
9, but I don't know if that's correct.
No, that's
You know
not
what?
fair.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this
We've
one's...
mostly been attacking this one, but this one I hit with 3 Eldritch Blasts. So.
Yeah, this one
Yeah,
got hit
right.
harder, but this one's been the target, been a focus for.
I'm gonna go ahead and give... I'm going to put this one about half HP and this one at, like, 2/3.
Sounds like a plan.
Should program Booming Blade Dagger. Oh,
Freak! That was an unfortunate discovery. Yep, okay.
oh,
I don't know how to fix this problem. Alright. Hold on. Well, I dragged it from my thingies and realized that... Anyways, sorry, continue on while I fix this little problem.
okay. Well, as the
Words.
blah blah blah. I'm gonna roll it. Does
Okay.
a 21 hit?
21 is sufficient, yes. Wait, that's too
Okay.
big.
Then
There we go.
with the energy coursing through it, and sort of the length of it is more or less sort of artificial, and it's visible to see that. It's sort of the gem, I guess, extending it in a way. And the material at the extended whip isn't entirely genuine, you can tell, but that doesn't matter much. What does matter is that this thing needs to make me a strength save, as the length of it sort of goes in a loop, and oh, by the way, it is advantage on this.
No, there isn't a third. That one is. I'm just making.
Just
this.
shove it into the corner.
This one will replace this one. I'm just getting it ready. That's all that's going on.
Oh.
Yeah,
Don't worry
that's why.
So
Anyways, sorry.
it's fine. Whenever you're ready, have this thing make a strength save with advantage because it's big. And Road has cast it in Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action.
Okay, so that's how much HP this thing has. All right, so this thing has like.
And if it hits, I should roll damage. And oh no, I didn't include sneak attack and dueling. Heck. Well, I guess it's too late to do that now, is it? I think I can click this and then click other thing. No, I can't. Oh, okay. I'll just add those in.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that little panic attack. Let's see. What is this? This is 15 and 15. Oops, that's 25. Okay. Can you guys see the auras around these things?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Oopsies, that's too purple. There we go. That's the appropriate purple. All right. And then we will this, and you get out of here. All right, get out of here. You had an 18 initiative. All right, there we go. All right, and then this bad boy will be set to. All right, I'll set to half HP. Then I'm going to just subtract your damage. Because that'd be kind of unfair of me to just like ignore the fact that your turn happened, if you know what I mean. Right, my apologies. I didn't realize that. I will give you all a little something to make up for that. Right. Now then,
Comes back and does a jazz routine.
Road. Because I was like, man, you guys are burning through these things HP so quick. Oh, that's why. Alright. You attacked, you hit, you did 21 damage? Or 28?
28 because I
Okay.
added it all together. Sorry.
Alright.
That
So
is
this-
with sneak attack because the citrus thing.
Okay. This is not 3rd edition. Sneak attack works on these things. Alright. Your damage has been subtracted. It is now at a... Well, I don't know if it's accurate at all, but a more accurate HP amount. Anything else, Road?
Have this thing make me a strength saving throw with advantage. It'll probably
Yes,
make it, but I wanted to try.
Actually,
With
just
advantage.
with the hex.
Doesn't Hex
the
negate
effect's
that?
still there. Yeah, I think it would be
Oh,
normal.
yes, it would. Ooh,
That part of hex still applied.
I
What
forgot
is-
about that.
What is the condition you're inflicting?
This would be restraint.
Okay.
If it hits,
18?
DC was 14, so yes.
Oh, okay.
The extended length of the whip just kind of breaks. It not snaps. I would say snaps, but this isn't exactly normal. It just sort of breaks and shatters into the light.
It dissipates.
And the whip is normal length again.
Alright. Apolia, you finally get a turn.
Get him.
Apolia?
Oh.
Ah, I was muted. That explains so much.
Have you been talking this whole time?
Yes.
Oh no!
Just for that. And we're gonna add two more d6s to. Okay, we're gonna add 2 more damage to that.
So did we miss anything good that you said?
You were
I don't remember.
I imagine we missed many pithy comments.
Actually, no, I've been very concentrating on making sprites in a very hasty manner.
Gotcha.
Because, Apolia has family that she probably
right,
might
yes.
meet.
Yes, to answer your question, probably? Right, so you saving throw, yes, which one?
Dex.
Yes, which one?
Oh, the one that is right in front of me. Not the big one behind me, the one in front of me.
Dang it.
So the one that paralyzed you?
Yeah, that one.
Very good then.
'Cause
It crit its saving throw.
it takes half damage. Yeah, half as much damage. So wow, it takes 10. 10 radiant.
So it takes normal damage.
Takes normal damage?
Well,
I think it's
as I said,
vulnerable to this.
as I mentioned earlier, when you hit it, like you barbecued massive chunks of flesh, your attack was much more effective than anticipated.
Oh.
So yeah, it'll just go ahead and take 20 damage. funny enough.
Something I could have done. Oh well.
Now, are you
Um,
expending
Not
this?
necessarily.
Are you expending 5 more side points to keep it going, or
Yes.
even though it has a finite duration?
Yeah.
I think it's up to the duration, not.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Apolia?
That is everything I've got. Well, I can set my spear.
All right. Are you gonna set your spear then?
Yeah.
Marvelous.